welcome back to my channel. Charlene Norah here. Thank you so much for joining me in another video. Today's video, can you guys tell that I did makeup? Did I do makeup? Or did I just apply lip gloss and come over here? No, my skin cannot look this flawless with no makeup, okay? So this video is going to be for those beginner sisters who really just want to understand how to start up with makeup. I get so many questions of women who are just like, what do I need when I go to Sephora? What do I need when I go to Ulta? So they just need an idea just to start, you know? So I mentioned 4 main products that I believe you guys need to get started with makeup that I think are essential, that will give you a really nice, flawless skin, natural, seamless. I don't even know if you guys can tell if I have makeup, but I'm sure you guys can tell, but I'm just saying, you know, the details are going to be explained in the video. It may seem overwhelming, but guys, it is not overwhelming. Just get those 4 products, get started, watch this video as you're applying it, practice, and you will get it. It'll be so fun. And of course, makeup, there's so much more. This video is just for those of you who just want to get started. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe below. Of course, comment and let me know if you have any questions. Follow me on Instagram. That way we can connect, vibe, learn a lot more about each other. And of course, you get to see other stuff outside of my YouTube channel and just connect with me outside of YouTube. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay guys, so first, before we get started, again, remember I am going to be using 4 main products in this video for those of you who just want to get started with makeup. Again, I get so many questions on, you know, just how to start, what to get, what is needed. Sometimes, you know, I feel like I've seen people get things that they don't really need and don't know how to use it. But these are the 4 beginner things to consider just with makeup if you just want to get started and you just want to do something, especially if you just get really overwhelmed when you watch the makeup videos. I know a lot of makeup videos tend to be very overwhelming because you see so many steps, because I get so many questions. I'm like, Charlene, what should I get? What do you think I need? I want to go to Ulta. And they just get overwhelmed. And I completely understand, because everybody, you know, some women or men want to wear makeup, but they don't know where to start. So the 4 products are foundation, concealer, a really good concealer, setting powder, and a finishing powder. Those are the products that I'm going to use in this video and show you guys exactly why I use them. That is honestly just like a little percentage of what it takes to get a beat face. So if you feel like you know what you're doing and you just want like that super snatch look, this isn't the video for you. This is for the people who really want to just get started and have no idea where to start. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I have dry skin, so what I like to do when I have my dry skin, I like to get a foundation that has more hydration. So maybe if it has hyaluronic acid, or if it's just an oil-based foundation. If you have oily skin, you definitely want to go towards the matte side. If you have combination skin, I think either works. Matte's usually really good because it really gives you that flawless look. Sometimes I can slide away with matte foundation, but I have to do a really intense hydrating routine. So if you have dry skin and you want that flawless look regardless, feel free to use matte. However, make sure you have a really good skincare routine. I will do another video, updated video of how to prep your skin before makeup for that flawless makeup look. Skincare is really important. You're just placing a band-aid over an injury and you're not really fixing the root cause, the lack of flawless makeup look. So for me, I am going to use one of my favorite hydrating foundations, and this is the Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation by Maybelline. This has hyaluronic acid and it has some collagen. So this is in the shade Mocha. So I'm going to use this to start. So with foundation, what you want to do is either use, if you're really good at using your hands for foundation, kudos to you. That is a skill that I do not know how to do yet. I tried, it doesn't work for me because foundation is not really permeable. So it's really hard to just apply it that way. So I like to use a sponge or a brush. I'm going to use my Morphe M439 brush. This is a foundation brush that is really amazing. All right, so I'm going to take my foundation. I'm going to apply it on my hand just to start off with a little bit. I really recommend applying a little product, especially if you have a really good skin and you feel like you want to look more natural than anything. Start off with a little. A little goes a long way. So I'm just going to start off a little bit. I like to apply it in spots. I am not a huge fan of applying a lot of foundation because I personally think that it makes your makeup cakey. I'm not a fan of that. I just don't like that. It doesn't look natural to me. So I'm going to use my brush. And with this, you want to just like lightly dab it onto your skin, as you can see. So you're thinking of it like you're painting a canvas, and you want to lightly dab. You don't want to dab hard because you're going to be too aggressive on your skin and it may just get on the brush and not on your skin. So you want to just like lightly, as you can see, I'm lightly whisking it on. And then, of course, as you can see, guys, it just foundation. The good thing about it, for those of you who don't know, it is a great way to even out your skin tone. So the reason why we wear makeup, you know, first of all, it's an accessory for me. It's not a necessity. And when I wear it, I feel like it just makes, you want your skin to be even, because, you know, we're not perfect. Nobody has completely even skin. You know, it's not normal skin, you know. So foundation kind of just like makes your skin look super even. So when you apply it, if you want to apply foundation on your neck, feel free to do that so that it can balance your face. I personally just go right below my chin. I don't like to put foundation on my neck because I think with clothes, it just makes it messy. And I just personally don't think I need it. So make sure you pick up a foundation shade that matches your neck. So now that we got the foundation in, that is the first step. As you can see, y'all, look at how seamless it makes my skin look. You know, it just makes your skin look so flawless, and that's why it's a necessity. It just kind of like paints it. Some people love just going out like this. However, I don't recommend that because of oils. Next step I would recommend is taking a really good concealer. I like to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. As you can see, it's almost running out, but this concealer is really good to me because I feel like it's super natural. It's affordable. It's only $6. You can get it at NYX or any other store, and it's just so natural looking. It's very light on the skin. I'm going to take just a little bit of concealer. I don't put a lot of concealer unless I'm doing a dramatic look. Just to backtrack, concealer is basically used to cover up dark circles under your eye or any other dark patches on your face. Some people do concealer in certain areas in their face. For the most part, it's good to apply under your eyes so that you have that flat look on your face, so that it just looks so stunning, you know. That's why we apply concealer under our eye. And with concealer, you want to use a sponge. I highly recommend a sponge unless you have a really good seamless brush that you can apply. I don't have one. I don't like using brushes for concealer, only because I feel like I haven't found a brush that is really easy on my under eye. Under eye skin is very thin, so you want to be careful. I feel like sponges are the best options for this because they're very light and dense. We're going to take our concealer and we're going to cover up our bags if you have any. If you don't, that's okay. You can still use concealer. And we're going to go here, and I like to apply the center, here, center, and here. The reason why I'm not applying it all over is because by the time I blend it in, it'll all mix together. We're going to use our sponge. I'm going to use the pointy side. This is my beauty blender, and I'm going to start blending, very lightly blending, because you don't want the sponge to absorb the concealer. I like to go over my eyelids for my foundation to prep it for the excess, and make sure that you're just staying right under your eye. Kind of like stay right around that hollow area of your eye. Up, make sure you get each single spot. As you can see, it just gives you that like you know, makes you just look younger and like super flawless. Again, with the sponge, I'm sorry to mention, this is a damp beauty sponge, so you want to make sure that it's damp, not wet, and not dry either. And then you want to make sure the excess goes over your eyes and up here. You don't want to go up in your cheekbones as much, because that's not going to help with your contouring process. It's gonna look weird. That's not how a face looks. So we're gonna do that. And with that being said, that is the final step of the concealer. That's just the basics. Once we're done with that, you have to use a setting powder. So setting powder is a really essential key. If you're gonna use concealer or foundation, do not forget the setting powder, because your foundation is going to be running all over the place if you don't use a setting powder. Setting powders keep everything in place, and it makes your makeup last all day. This is really crucial to have. I have the Laura Mercier setting powder. It's translucent, meaning it does not have it doesn't have a shade. It's really translucent. As soon as I apply it on, it's just going to seamlessly dissolve into my skin. It looks white, however, it's not going to appear white on your face as much. So we're going to take some with the sponge and apply it under our eye where we applied the concealer. If you have dry skin, you want to just blend it in immediately. That's what I like to do with mine. I don't like to set it or bake it. Baking means that you're letting the product just sit on there so that it can dissolve more. And I'm going to just let it blend in. If you have oily skin, another option is to let it sit for about 2 minutes or longer too. Especially if you have extremely oily skin, feel free to do that longer. Sometimes I do bake, when I really just feel like my skin is really moisturized and I can handle it. So this is what baking looks like for oily skin. So once I'm ready, I will whisk it out and seamlessly just blend it in. And this is going to keep everything in place, and your makeup is going to literally last for plus 12 hours. Again, going back to the setting powder, since we have foundation, I like to apply the excess setting powder for the rest of my face to make sure that I'm setting my face a little bit more, preventing any oils. So I applied on my forehead because foreheads get really oily. As you can see, I'm not dabbing the powder back into the thing. I'm just using the excess to apply it all over my face. I'm blending it all over, lightly dabbing it on. So as you can see, there's a different shade. Right here is lighter, right here is darker. That's because I did not apply the powder all over my face. So do not take the powder and apply it all over your face, because that's going to just make your face look like a flat canvas, and that's not how a face looks. So the last product that I really highly recommend is to get a powder that is a skin finishing powder. So this powder is going to set everything on your face. So I will use my MAC powder. So you want to take, this is my kabuki brush, and you want to take the powder and just dab it all over your face. Again, this is going to set your foundation powder. So the skin finishing powder it's very, very light. So it's also like kind of translucent, except it's the shade of your skin. So get a finishing powder that has the same shade as your foundation. That way, when you're blending it in, it's not going to be light and it's not going to be too dark. It's going to blend perfectly with your foundation. All right, guys. So I did my eyebrows because you guys know I have really thin eyebrows. So I cannot go anywhere without my eyebrows not being done unless I have no makeup. So this is it, guys. This is my final makeup look. So now I'm going to get ready, come back, and just discuss the final tips for this kind of makeup look. Of course, I'm going to finish off with some lip gloss. You can't just finish off dry. We'll talk more in just a minute. All right, guys, so this is it. This is a simple makeup look. As you guys can see, it is so simple. Like literally all I used was 4 products, sis. 4 minus my eyebrows and lip gloss. 6 products. But this is it, guys. Like this is all you need just to get like a nice flawless face that's like, it looks like it's done. It was simple. Like that's just the basics. Apply those steps and you'll be able to get this amazing, seamless, natural skin. I didn't even put any eyeshadow, no mascara, nothing. And you can do that in about 20 minutes. If you want to do makeup every day and go to work, 20 minutes. Throw on some lip gloss. You can even put on lip gloss literally at work or on your way to work. And of course, if you're blessed with like nice thick eyebrows, all you have to do is brush it up. And that is it. And most of the time, eyebrows are the ones that take the longest for me because unfortunately, I'm just not blessed with thick eyebrows. So that's always has to be done. But this is it for 4 products, guys. Like it's just the most natural makeup look. And that is all you need is those 4 main products if you want to get started. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys learned something from this video. And of course, comment below if you have any questions, product recommendations, anything you want, just comment. I will definitely be responding and answering those questions for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not in my channel. Do not forget to thumbs up and like this video so that more people like you guys can see it. And follow me on Instagram. The Instagram name is in the description so that you can see more content. I post so much more other stuff on Instagram, funny videos and whatever. And I'd love to connect with you guys outside of YouTube. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.